NicknLex here.
Hey everyone.
How's it going? So tonight,
Woo!
we're gonna listen to the third and the moral. We're gonna do Neurosis.
Yep.
And I'm super happy because thanks to Narvik who sponsored this request. I already listened to Silently I Surrender some years ago, and I was blown away. I just listened to it a couple of months ago, and it's just an amazing band, and I'm super excited to continue and do more of this album. So again, thank you so much for picking this.
Yes, and it's actually the track that follows the one you did, so that's cool. Thank you so much to Narvik, like Nick said, for sponsoring this through our Buy Me a Coffee page. If anyone would like to do the same with any track, check out that link in the description. But thank you so much to Narvik also for sharing the information about what the song is about, Neurosis. It's actually a term, because he was wondering if we knew what it meant, but it is actually a term that's in English as well, neuroses.
Neurose in German. Narvik surely knows.
And in Spanish too, neurosis.
Exactamente.
So we are familiar with what that means, but he said that they try to show the turmoil that may occur inside the mind of a person, shows some aspects of anxiety, anguish, etc. And he mentioned how he likes the different changes of the song, how they show that maybe after the turmoil, she found peace of mind again. So thank you so much for sending this to us and knowing what you know about, mental health issues that
we sure do
that
know
we are familiar with. Yes.
I also wanted to explain that we recently just found a feature on YouTube that lets you, if you, for example, say, well, I really like this, and I would really like to thank NicknLex, and I can't really support them with a song. Like, I can't really purchase a song on Buy Me a Coffee. But hey, here's $1 or something. You can do that now through like a thanks. There's a thank you button. So if you want to do that, I don't know. I think it's just worth mentioning.
Yeah.
And if
we
you
didn't know that it was an option on our videos.
We just thought it was like an option for like lives, when we go live, and then you could like thank us. But if you like the video, if you like the video, press the like button and subscribe. But if you want to, support the channel, you can do it this way. And I just wanted to promote that.
Yes. So. Thank you very much for that. All right. Well, let's get started. Neurosis from the Third and the Mortal.
2003.
Right. Yes. 2003 from the album EPs and Rarities.
Beautiful classical guitar.
Left to a crumbling reality, I watched the panorama frightened by the high
chords. Wow. Listen, listen, listen. You know what this sounds like? Okay, just a second. Remember, I'm so sorry that I have to cut.
It's okay. It's
because
okay.
I can't wait. It's a reaction video, guys. Come on. It's like, remember, like in one a whole lot of love.
Yes.
When he does like the
Yeah.
But I mean, I've always kind of perceived that not as something like, oh, they're just messing. I've always perceived that as like something that the guy that's singing is going through,
like unease or
yes,
something.
and I love that this is like a little bit, you know, when I suffer from anxiety. I've told this, I've said this in some videos, and especially to Narvik in some videos. And remember when I say that when you have a panic attack, it kind of like creeps in. And this is how it, if you could put a sound to that, this is how it sounds. Not exactly, but it's a good example for someone who has no idea what a panic attack is or anxiety. Anxiety is like literally a fight with the mind where you kind of like resist, and then some people have mastered, they kind of say, just come.
Yeah.
Just do your worst. But usually our instinct is to fight, you know,
Yes.
to that feeling like, oh God, something is wrong, and then the heartbeat and the bass is like boom, 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 boom. It's like that's how it feels. It's like this unease, this like, it is something that messes with you, and it's really difficult to master, and it has taken me years to be able to withstand and not like scream in fear, you know, because I just kind of like sit down and you can breathe through it. But this is kind of like how it would sound if there was something, if you could convert it into music. I think the guys were like, let's try and show. I'm sure that someone in this band has mental issues, and he kind of like wanted to put it to music. And even the crying, the kind of like the singing and in agony, you know, that's how you feel. You feel like you're going through like almost like a death kind of like experience. It's really, really fucked up.
Yeah, I know.
And it's just so sad because a lot of people, you know, they're even afraid to talk about it, or they're afraid that if they tell their friends, hey, you know, I have mental health issues, then they think, like, I know it's in a lot of countries, it's looked down upon. And thankfully in some countries, people are like, hey, it's normal. A lot of people have this issue more than you think. So, and we all kind of like have mental health issues in one form or the other. Maybe some people wash their hands too often. Some people have panic attacks, night terrors. Maybe you are afraid of holes in the wall. You know, how you said, like, some, it's just, you're not afraid of it. It's just uneasy.
Yes.
You get an uneasy feeling.
Yes.
Some people can't really walk over cracks. You know, everybody has their different kind of fears, and you don't even know why.
Exactly.
They're just there. So,
exactly.
but it's a good example, I think.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Thank you.
I
for
just wanted to
sharing
kind of like pause
Yeah,
and
yeah.
get that out of the way. But
Yeah.
I'm sure, Narvik, if you are familiar with this, then you will understand what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So let's continue. It's gonna trigger me.
I know. I was
No,
like,
just kidding. This is what I love about Narvik. Like, who else would play us this?
yeah, I know.
Beautiful arpeggio of the bass, but it's uneasy.
Yes.
But yeah. I mean, you don't hear this, but if it had a sound,
Yeah.
yes. Because it's all about fear.
And yeah, it feels like it's building. It's constant. It's building.
And it goes different directions. This is very good, experimental art rock. Oh, I wanted to see if there was a prog archive.
The metal archive.
There we go. The breathing worked. That's when it calms down. That's when you power through the fear. Crazy.
You're starting to feel normal again.
Yeah. No, and I mean, you're happy to not have died. Pretty much. It's very good music. Very good. I love that. You know how that's like a thing that vibrates the strings.
Oh.
Remember?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I should buy that.
Yeah, yeah.
That's crazy. Narvik's always pushing the boundaries. How do you feel?
Um,
Like uneasy a little bit?
well,
Because I mean, you've also expressed sometimes in your life, not
Yeah.
always, not
Yeah.
as me, but you also have sometimes like feelings, and you're like where you're like not really sure. I think everyone has it, but how
Yeah.
do you feel after this? Like,
um,
what's your reaction to this? Because I already talked so much, you know.
well, but I mean, you're
What?
like, I feel, I mean, I appreciate that you were kind of like guiding through what the feelings were, you know? But yeah, I mean, this is not something that I constantly feel, but it's something that I have felt before, and I can totally see how like the intention is there. But how do you feel? Do you feel like it like made you
Well,
uncomfortable a little bit?
Yes, it did, but just because I knew what it was about. If I would have heard this without the whole explanation and the name and the title, I would have just said, "Wow, this is some like creepy,
Yeah.
like beautiful in a way. It's
Yeah.
very beautiful, but it's also very creepy the way she kind of like you can hear that there's someone going through like suffering, and the whole like key changes, and they're all very oh man, it's not that they're clashing against each other, it's
Like
just
dissonant or
yeah, I mean, yeah, it's almost not, it's not really dissonant, but it's just like it's music, the musical like notes string together are
Yeah, yeah.
meant to cause unease. Like I've
Right.
seen this even in movies, and oh my god, I'm sweating, but it's also very warm.
yeah.
So I think they just excel at like putting this through, because it is kind of like they had to kind of like think about the music. Let's make it just uncomfortable, and it is uncomfortable. But obviously, knowing what it means, then I'm reminding myself even of like, am I having a panic attack?
Exactly. And that's what I was going to say,
So
that
the
it
whole
can be
thing-
triggering.
Yeah. But it's
because-
always like it's like triggering. Even when I see a movie,
Right.
Remember that movie that we watched of Safe or something? Safe. With oh my god, what's the guy that's in the new space movie?
Ryan Gosling.
Remember Ryan Gosling, and that he was just like hallucinating the entire movie. Remember that movie?
I don't know.
And I was just like literally 30 minutes into the movie, I told you, maybe let's turn it off. It's like
Okay.
kind of like messing with me.
Because that's
Remember?
how I don't remember, but that's how like these things work, you know? And just to compare it with something, if you haven't had anxiety per se out of nowhere, if you've ever taken any sort of hallucinogenic or
Right.
any type of, you know, marijuana or something that's a mental thing, and you right before you smoke you say, I hope I don't feel bad,
Then it's when you feel.
and then you smoke, and then you're like, you feel bad, you know, and you're
'Cause you're
worried,
basically-
and you're basically like thinking
because
what
you already
don't
made up your
want.
mind. You already made up your
Exactly.
mind. It's like,
The
I hope
thought was already there. The seed.
I remember
was
when I took
planted.
the strongest type of drug that I ever took. The moment I took it, I was like, I'm gonna feel amazing, and it was the best experience
Yes.
ever. But that's how you always you think like that, or either your entire life or when you're very young.
Yeah.
You're fearless. I remember I've always told you, I did the craziest stuff when I was younger. I was the craziest sports, the most dangerous sports, and I was never for a second afraid, and that's why I never hurt myself.
Right.
And the moment you start doubting, that's when you hurt yourself. That's when you break your arm. That's when
Yes.
you fall,
Because the doubt
makes the body
makes
weak.
the body weak.
Yes.
Exactly. The doubt
And
makes
if you
it.
have control over your body and over your fears, like that guy yesterday, we saw a video of a guy in a wingsuit.
Paragliding.
And he was standing on the edge. He was not even wearing the helmet yet. And he was just so sure that he was going to jump that he was just, and people in the comments lost their crap because he's like, why would you stand so near from the edge?
If your suit's not even like correctly, and
because
like,
the guy's just like, hey,
for
I got
him
this
it's
under
flat ground,
Yeah.
you know, it's.
But I appreciate those people. I appreciate people that don't have fear because I remember how that feels like.
Yeah.
And I just envy those people. I wish I could be like that again, you know.
I know.
But well, we're getting into something way
Thank you,
off.
Narvik. This was great, but this is what he wanted, I feel like.
Yeah.
You know, and he did ask us to elaborate the last time that we talked about like the anxiety and things. Well, and we just haven't gotten around to it. And honestly, because of this, it's hard to put into words because then the words become.
I do suffer from chronic anxiety, and I don't know why to this day. I think it's something to do with my upbringing. I had a very happy upbringing, very safe, very sheltered, I guess. Not too much, though. Like, I wasn't, like, in a bubble or anything, but it was just very safe, and because it was also the time and the place in Germany. But I think it was the not having a father, or just, like, he was there, but he was never there, you know, that kind of thing. And I think that kind of, like, messed with me the wrong way, and it's just, like... And then losing my mom, she's still alive and everything, and we're taking care of her, but just I've lost her countless times, you know. And there were many attempts of, you know, not existing. I can't say the word.
Unliving.
Unliving by her from herself. And like, you know, as a 16-year-old, that really affects you. And that's when I started becoming anxiety and just fear of dying and fear. And
maybe not even of you.
Also, like, the whole hypochondriac aspect of me. Like, I used to make fun of that stuff. Not fun of people, but just the thought of thinking that I was sick. It was like, I was Iron Man.
Yeah.
You know, like we just watched Iron Man. But I thought it was like, I'm unbreakable. I have no fear. Like, and... that's just the way I was, and it was really nice. It was really, when I think back, you know, it's really, like, it's so crazy that I never thought I was gonna end up different, you know. And I hope there's like some sort of thing that someone can do. If you watch this and you have mastered fear, then please tell me.
Or any techniques or anything.
I know there's yoga and there's breathing and there's, you know, just mental gymnastics, but it's just, it's exhausting. And
often breathing and meditating is what is the most complicated to do because that's when you can alone with your mind.
Yeah, you can take a pill and everything, but I'd rather do it, you know. I'd rather conquer that fear with my mind, you know. So.
Well, thank you for listening. Thank you, Narvik, for this song.
It's very good. I just have to say the music.
Yes.
Chef's kiss.
Yes.
But it was really, like, it was difficult.
Yeah.
To get through.
Yeah.
But I think that's what Narvik wanted to see. He said, he warned us. This is like not your average music, no? He said
I don't know if he knew that it would trigger, but I think he knew.
No, but it didn't trigger me. I don't feel like bad or anything. It's just like, it is just because of the name and the situation, and I wanted to explain like all these things that you can feel. So that's why I kind of put myself in the position to be susceptible to the whole anxiety.
Right.
Like, will I feel anxiety? Oh, now I'm thinking about it. Oh, now I can actually feel it. So, and that's like how it is with the sound, like this, the way it creeps in, the way it kind of like, it doesn't say that it's going to come. It just arrives. And that's how I've told you, like, oh shit, I think I'm going to have an episode. And you're like, why? I have no idea why.
Yeah.
You know, so that's what it is.
Yeah.
So What?
No. I just want to make sure if you're ready or you want to keep talking.
I wanna thank Narvik for his huge support to the channel from the beginning, and that you're still here, and it's just a pleasure, and everything we have heard, and from like I think there's no explanation, because he's given us so much different music, and it's always something kind of like very, very different from everybody else. So this was very refreshing, even though it was a little bit uncomfortable. I wanted to say thank you, for showing this to us.
And thank you everyone else for watching this. If you're still here, thank you for listening. Feel free to share your own struggles if you have them. Sometimes talking about them is good.
The best.
And we're here to listen to you guys. We appreciate you, and we hope to see you all in the next one.
Thank you, guys.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.